welcome to Club 6, Episode 1 of The Pilgrimage on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, I've got the first two games for you in charge of our new club, Leeds United. We're at home to Marseille in the Champions League, and then away to Bournemouth in the Premier League. So let's get straight into it, and the team to face Marseille is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then for the game at home to Marseille in the Champions League, and it is Meslier in goal, back four of Doig, Colwill, Mai and Justin. It's Ampadu and Gray in central midfield, Velasco, Jimenez and Tete behind Nonto up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well at the moment I don't have an assistant manager, so I am on my own in terms of a team talk. I am going to ask them to keep the good run of form going. So we'll go with the first option and we'll pump the fist to do it. And everyone is either composed or motivated, so that's a result, and let's get out there and do it. So I'll let you enjoy the Champions League build-up. Apparently I've made 5 changes to the starting 11. This is my first game in charge, so I had no idea that I'd made that many changes to their last lineup. But we are ready to get underway, and hopefully we can push up the qualifying table. As you can see, we're down in 16th at the moment, so we will be going into the playoff round as it stands, but if we can win it, then we might be able to qualify automatically. Gray plays it into Jimenez. Velasco comes forward on the left hand side, looks for support, plays it back to Gray, who goes for the shot. He's hit the bar and it's cleared as far as Mai, and the highlight comes to an end. And we've got a corner, so it's an outswinger from Tete, pulled back to Nonto, who curls one and it goes just wide. So we've started well, and signs are good at the moment. Gray to Mai, plays it into Ampadu, looks for support, back to Gray, to Mai, square ball to Colwill, who holds on to it, finds Ampadu. Gray out to the right for James Justin, who cuts in field and hits the shot, and James Justin bags the first goal of my reign as Leeds manager to make it Leeds 1, Marseille 0. So that should push us closer to that top 8 and automatic qualification for the next stage. Jimenez wins the ball back. Gray to Justin, finds Mai, into Ampadu, finds Gray, Jimenez, back to Colwill, who holds on to it, finds Velasco, he finds Jimenez to Gray, into Tete, lovely bit of play from Tete, finds Justin, who plays it back to Mai, Justin again, so driving forward this time, ball infield to Tete, who doesn't manage to win the corner, and the highlight comes to an end. So as it stands, we are 13th in the standings, so we are going to be in the playoff round. There's no way we're going to make the top 8, but at least our participation will continue, as long as we manage to get the win out of this one. As Ampadu wins it back, finds Colwill, goes back to Meslier in goal. Colwill plays it into Ampadu, who plays it to Jimenez, to Gray, back to Ampadu, to Velasco. Back to Colwill. We're keeping the ball beautifully at the moment. And just as I say that, Doig gives it away. And Marseille are in behind. And we've conceded a penalty. I don't think this is going to be overturned by VAR. It will, of course, be checked. But for me, there's no way it's going to be overturned. And it's not. Laborde with the penalty for Marseille. Can Meslier be the hero? No. It's absolutely rifled home by Laborde. And it is Leeds 1, Marseille 1. So we'll demand more at this stage. That leaves us 15th. And we need to be in the top 24. So at the moment we're okay, but we could certainly do with a second goal to get us the win and confirm our participation in the next stage. It is half time, it is 1-1. We can still win it. In terms of changes, Doig is tiring, so we'll get him off. And we'll bring on Verber. And I also want to have a look at Pascal Strauch as well. So we'll do that one. And also Tete is tiring. So I'm going to have a look at Borges, see what he can do. And let's get into the second half of the match. So 3 changes down, 2 remaining. Velasco infield to Gray, finds Borges. He shoots and shoots wide. So an encouraging start to the second half. But can we manage to find a way to get ourselves further up the qualification table? At the moment, the best we could possibly do is 12th. But we need to score to even do that. And we're not even on positive. So let's get positive. Let's encourage. And let's see if we can manage to find a winner. Nonto to Borges. Down the right hand side. Borges crosses it in. And Lopez comes out and claims that for Marseille. So Pau Lopez clears it downfield. Laborde wins the header. Ampadu though wins the second ball. Plays it back to Meslier. Mai into James Justin, looking for a pass forward, finds Borges on the right, his ball in, and Velasco with the follow-up shot, which is blocked for a corner. So we are looking more dangerous, and we are certainly the better team in this game. I'm going to get Jimenez off, and we'll bring Morgan Gibbs-White on. Nonto to Gray with the shot, and it's just over the top. And I'm going to take Nonto off. And we'll have a look at... Let's have a look at Aguirre up front. Ampadu to Strauch. Into Velasco. Strauch to Velasco again. Back to Strauch. Velasco this time gets himself turned. Plays the ball forward. Lucky to get it back. And Velasco's been fouled. But Demiral is going to be sent off here. And he has been. So we'll have a free kick. And 10 minutes to play against 10 men. Gibbs-White with a corner, and the header from Mai is just wide, we'll go attacking now and demand more. And let's see if we can manage to get a late winner. We've absolutely dominated this game. And we're going to have 6 minutes of added time to find the goal that we need. Soleil back to Chusha. Renan Lodi gives it straight to James Justin, who gives it straight back to Soleil. Into Unahi. Forward for Postolaki, and Postolaki gives Marseille all 3 points. It is Leeds United 1, Olympique Marseille 2, and we've conceded to 10 men in stoppage time, which is deeply disappointing. And my first match with Leeds has ended in defeat, and I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and a Premier League away game against Bournemouth. As you can see, I'm trying a different formation this time. We're going with a 4-3-3, but we're using a wing play system. And the team for this one is Meslier in goal, back for Colwill, Kimpembe, Mai and Justin. Gray behind Musa and Jimenez in midfield. Velasco on the left, Tete on the right. Nonto up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, I'm still waiting for an assistant manager to arrive, so I am on my own again. But this is a match we should be winning, so I'm going to tell them exactly that. Make sure we do. Come into this one in good form while your opponents don't. Do you fear complacency ahead of kickoff? I don't have any concerns. We've prepared professionally. We'll go out and do our jobs. Not the best of weather for football out there. How do you think the conditions will affect your performance? My players can adapt. Team have hit a purple patch in front of goal. That's got to be pleasing. All the work is geared towards scoring goals. They win matches. We all want to do more of that. So let's get out there and try to ensure that Bournemouth's miserable run of form continues and we get ourselves closer to those top 4 spots and get my first win as a Leeds United manager. So opening 15 minutes, relatively even, and still no shots yet. So, although we have the first one, and now we've got a highlight. Mai picks up the ball, plays it to Justin on the right hand side. He gets the cross in. Nonto picks up the ball, finds Musa, and it's crossed in. And Nonto with the finish makes it Bournemouth 0, Leeds United 1, and we've played 23 minutes. So it's a good start. But can we build on it this time and secure the 3 points? Free kick Bournemouth, Gordon with it, and it clips the top of the bar and goes over. So, so far so good, but still plenty of work to do if we're going to get the 3 points today. So approaching the half-time whistle, still holding on to that 1-0 lead. And now we've picked up an injury to Ilan Meslier in goal. So that's going to be our first change. Callan McKenna's going to come on to replace him. Fingers crossed it's nothing too serious, because we don't have a third goalkeeper at the club. So into the dressing room. We're doing well. We can definitely find another gear. I'm going to make 2 more changes. So we're going to take James Justin off at right back and have a look at Costinia. And I'm also going to take Archie Gray off and have another look at Ethan Ampadu. So let's get out there for the second half. We've got 2 substitutions remaining and 2 slots to use them in. Looks like Velasco and is definitely going to be the next one to come off. And we'll bring on Aguirre. So he'll come on the hour. Jimenez plays it back to Mai. Mai, square ball to Kimpembe. Infield, or forward to Musa rather, and finds Velasco on the left wing. Looking for a cross, instead plays it short to Musa. Back to Kimpembe. He turns, finds Ampadu to Mai. Plays it out to the right for Costinha, into Jimenez. Tete cuts in and has the shot, and it's over the top. And our final change is still likely to be Tete. But in fact, I'm going to make that change anyway. And we'll have a look at Morgan Gibbs-White on the right wing. See what he can do in the final 10 or so minutes. Still holding on to a 1-0 lead. And hopefully we can see it through this time and not concede another late goal. I'm not going to do anything at this stage. We're just going to let time run out. And there it is. We've won the Premier League game. It's Bournemouth 0, Leeds United 1. I'll be back in a moment to show you the Premier League table as it stands now and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the Premier League table, and as you can see we're in 6th place with 12 wins, 3 draws, 8 defeats from 23 matches, so 39 points on the board, 4 adrift of the top 4. And let's have a look now at when we're going to come back. And I'm going to play a bunch of games, and I'm going to bring you back at the start of March and show you the Premier League game away to Sunderland and then the match at home to Arsenal. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.